Hi Taurus, I hope you're okay. Thank you for joining me. I'm Clarissa, and we're going to be doing a love bonus reading for you. So please like, subscribe, and share any place where you care if you love the reading. And let's get into it. Let's see what's available for Taurus. Love reading. Love reading. Taurus. First card, the Empress. So this again, this is your higher octave card. Yeah, this is I can just see where this is going. This is someone who is really attracted to who you are as a person, who you're growing to be. You're growing into this supreme divine being whose focus is on creation, being one with the things around her, having this innate ability, this gift, power to be able to just know what you need, know what you want, you go after it. But it's not a fuss and fight. It's coming to you very easily because you radiate this beauty, you radiate this, high level of intuition. Oh, I love it for you. Great first card. Two of Cups. Yeah, so there is someone, or it could be you, wanting a partner, a divine partner, real soulmate energy. Someone who reflects who you are, knows the direction that you want. There is this love. You just want genuine love. It's like you're looking for this sacred love. Nine of Swords. There's overthinking about it. There's some doubts, some fears, some regrets, some things that, stir the mind about love. It creates this, what you want and then how it's presented, how it comes out. You feel this, this overwhelming ability to be able to love so deeply with somebody, and that's all you could ask for, this deep loving relationship, deep loving connection. But then how it comes out, how it's projected, there's a nervousness there, there's a worry there is this contemplation over whether it can be, almost like too good to be true type situation. Can you really have the love that you want in life? The Hermit. There's been a lot of question. There's been a lot of, analyzing yourself. There's been a lot of meditation about who you want to be, who you want to be with. You've spent maybe a long time in your own energy. And this is also Virgo card. So you could be spending a lot of time really considering the groundedness of life, how to stay in the now, and how to also create a plan for the future. How can you have this love that you want in your life? I think you've just become very sensitive to who's in your environment, who stirs your emotions and who keeps you grounded. You've really got an eye on these things. This is a Knight of Pentacles. This is an Earth sign card, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So again, there is this need to create this very earthy, stable relationship. You want it to be grounded. You want it to be based in the now. You want, to be an element of growth. But it does look like it's moving very slowly. This is something that has to grow so maybe you've entered into a new relationship with somebody and you're having to grow with them, or maybe you're thinking about how you can find a love that grows. This could also be somebody you know, wanted to come towards you. It could be a Virgo type person who wants to come towards you, but you know, they may not feel as though they can do this. So maybe they're thinking about this slow way of moving towards you. They may feel like you're connected in some way with this, over the Two of Cups here. The Justice card. So there is this, you know, tie to the karmic energy of you and another person. You know, it could be that if something happened in the past that connects you with this person, you could be connected in some way that you know, the situation is needed to open up in some way. That there was mysteries, there was lies, there was trepidation, there was things going on with this Justice card. It's saying that things have to be brought back into balance in some way. You know, it could be somebody from the past thinking we need to maybe even close some doors or reopen some new doors, but we've got to clear some situations. There's also this element of there needs to be some balance. It needs to be balanced in some way. Six of Cups. Again, is this, you know, this, you know, almost like soulmate energy coming through. You know, started with the Two of Cups, now it's gone to the Six of Cups. So again, there's this emphasis on creating a divine connection with somebody. Somebody could feel like as though they're tied to you. And if there's been biding their time to, you know, connect with you, you know, creating this slow moving energy, but they feel as though this is supposed to be. Or it could be you feeling about this about somebody else. This is supposed to be. We just need to just clear some things. There's some things of the mind going on here. It could be that the person that you're involved with has, you know, a situation that they haven't really spoken about properly, because it could be, you know, this slow moving energy. You know, there's things that may need to be cleared for a person to come into your life fully. It could be you feeling like this about somebody as well. You could be feeling like for you to get to the next stage of love, to get to the next feeling of love, to clear some things, that there's some things within you that need to be untied, refocused, rebalanced. You know, maybe a new version of you is emerging. The Moon, again, this speaks of mysteries, as Pisces card also. Could be dealing with a Pisces person, but it speaks to the emotions that are not being revealed in this situation. Whether it's you not revealing some of your true thoughts, some of your true feelings, or whether there's another person around you that not sure how to bring out their emotions, show all they feel about you. Or maybe you're very cautious about showing all you feel about a new person, or even about the concept of love. Tower. So this speaks of shakeable moments, you know, things that have to be shook, the ground that has to be shook and shaken to release some of the old concepts, to release some of the old belief systems, whether that's for you or whether that's for somebody else involved in your energy, somebody that you're connected to. But there is this need to come out of an old belief system. This is a Scorpio card also. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, but you know, it's gone into higher octave cards. So it also speaks to, there is an element of change within the higher mind within you. There is this element of needing to see a new point of view, you know, or maybe you have to go through some situations to help you go for a new point of view. Things that unearth some emotions that you have been not been able to express in some way because maybe you didn't feel confident. Okay, let's get some clarification. Okay, Three of Cups. We've got two cards here. Let's see what they say. Three of Cups and Three of Swords. So again, there's this element of, you know, who you've grown into has been a hard journey. You know, it's because you've had some really hard situations, and but what's helped you to grow out of these situations is having like-minded people around you, having really good friends around you, you know, or you just not even a large group of friends, just people that you really trust, you know, is intimate with. There is this, you know, this sense of healing because you've been able to express your emotions in a way that has been good for you. It hasn't been too, it hasn't been too overly passionate. It's just, you've just been able to express your emotions in a way that is healing for you. So you could have some really good friends around you that just really love you and just, really see where you've been, really see your old ties to heartbreak and how you carry it, and want to help to heal you. The Fool card, see, with the Two of Cups, and the Fool over the Two of Cups, there is this longing to go on this almost like such a spiritual, loving journey. You don't know where it's gonna go. Let's find out. Take the risk. Just be the adventurer of love. There is this longing for this. Wanting to go into newer beliefs. You've just been probably wanting love for a long time, or wanting a new version of love, a new concept of love, a new feeling of love. The Page of Wands. So yeah, so you are willing to come out of this mind entrapment, and just place yourself in a situation where it moves you forward. Not all the way out there, but enough to feel like you're moving. This Page of Wands as well, so this is also Aries card. It could be a younger Aries, fire sign rather, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It could be somebody younger than you, somebody that has a lot of passion. It could be somebody that you're moving towards. They could be helping you come out of this element of mind trap, and wanting to evoke some new feelings and new concepts. And you could just be feeling a bit more youthful in yourself, a bit more spirited, and you feel like that's what's needed to come out of this space. Two of Swords over the Hermit. Again, you've locked yourself in this mindset for a long time, but you've needed to. It hasn't been something that you knew you couldn't get out of it. You knew you could come out of it because you needed that space to explore. Explore your concepts, your belief systems, how you've been affected by others. There was this tie. It keeps going back to this tie, this the way somebody treated you, and maybe for so long you held it, you wore it, not in a way that harmed your environment, but in a way that it could be seen. The Ace of Cups. Again, Knight of Pentacles. So this slow moving energy, this new offer of love, this new offer of almost like hope, this new love, this new version of what love could be, whether it's a new concept that's coming in for you, a new ideal, or whether it is this slow moving energy, this grounded energy that wants to move towards you or you towards them. It just introduces a new feeling, takes you away. Nine of Cups takes you away into bliss. this feeling, this lovely, emotion. It's so far from what was. This ability to move into a new love, new belief about love. You trust that it can be different. You know that it can be different, but you know there's, with your exploration, you know there is some things that you've got to risk. You've almost got to risk some emotional parts of yourself. You'd be willing to let some things go. You know this because you've spent time coming into that, really methodical place within your mind. The lovers, yeah. What was once was this, love, uh, really, really loving relationship, but it turned, somebody who mirrored you. Is a Gemini's card as well. Somebody who, you thought this was a mirror like situation where the energies reflected each other so much. There was this element. Maybe you always feel tied to this person in some way because of that element. There was that feeling of we, you, me, we we do this, but then it changed. This will also it speaks about a Gemini that is in your life in some way, and maybe wants to communicate some love messages. They may have been helping you. There may have been this element of communication and being able to express your thoughts again. It's helped you in some way, helped you to get over some things. The star. Oh, I love it. The star over the moon. So before there was dreams and wishes and hopes. There was lots of promises. But this also speaks to the desires that you want. This huge contemplation, experience that you went through. You unearth some feelings about yourself. And from those unearthing of feelings, it's like a wish. You've created these wishes for yourself, these desires for yourself, manifestation for yourself. Like this first row here is quite dark, but it leads to brightness. Like it leads to love. It leads to let's go on an adventure. Let's. It doesn't have to be like too risky. The adventure. It can be a slow moving adventure. It could almost be a lifelong adventure. But as long as it means being able to manifest the things that you want, you're here for it. And you may have to go through some things, some shaking of belief systems, some moving away from certain energies. But that's normally what's expected when you're going through manifestation. Yeah, Queen of Wands. You're just changing. You're just changing into a self-loving warrior. What you desire is what you desire. It's almost like the star is in her hand. Before it became a wish, and now it's something that she can hold. She can manifest. Queen of Wands is also a fire card. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Sagittarius, or Leo again. Going back to this energy, it could be going from introducing this passion into, understanding how it feels, getting used to how it feels, to then bursting into this passion, bursting into this drive and really going full throttle into it. I love this. Okay, Taurus, let's have a look at some love oracle cards for you. Okay. Heartbroken. Yeah, so this feeling that you had, it won't always be there, but you do have this real understanding of what it sits on. that it'll always be part of, you know, your journey. You'll always understand that it's like you had to experience this level of depth in this way to be able to experience and to be able to understand, be able to differentiate what is happiness, what is it that you want. You know, yes, it felt heavy. It maybe sometimes feel heavy when it tries to revisit you, but you understand that this is a process that you have to go through to be able to know pure, true, joyful happiness with love, with somebody. The butterfly, oh, I love this. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. So again, you know, this is, you are so aware of the things that you've had to go through. You're so aware, it's almost like these days it becomes so clear that you know what you want. And, you know, although it may be this, sometimes it can feel, the changes can feel a bit rough, you know, again with the tower here. But you have this understanding that you have to be at some point that the caterpillar, you know, crawling along the ground, and then have to go through this metamorphosis, and that's in a really tight space, and we have no real concept of what happens in that tight space, how much evolution has to happen in that one small space to create so much growth, just to be able to re-emerge and discover love, discover light, discover the concept of flight rather than crawling. I'm getting really metaphysical here. Lightning, sudden change, shocks, news, surprise, empathy, epiphany, sorry, epiphany, upheaval and transformation. Again, this speaks